What is up, guys? I am finally finished with the HR swap. I'm gonna show you guys how the finished process looked. I'm gonna show you guys or tell you guys my review on it, and I'm gonna tell you guys how everything went, and you know what I had to do. So yeah, so it's already finished. It runs great. It runs amazing. So I could finally do an official review, and I finally hit 1,000 miles on the new engine already. So everything's already breaking in. I already broke in the clutch, so I can do a review now. So yeah, let's pop the hood. Damn, and here it is. Finally an HR motor in my 06 350Z chassis. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it was worth it. It was for sure worth it. Especially, doing it in the backyard, not having another shop doing it for me. Saved a lot of money, and just, it was a cool feeling, just doing this, in my backyard. And it was definitely worth it, man. It was definitely worth it. So starting off from throwing the motor and transmission into my car, it was easy. If you guys haven't seen my last video, I showed a clip where me and my homie was throwing the motor and transmission together into the car, which probably took us like about 15 minutes. It was easy. The only part was just we had to line it and just like be very careful with like the cooling lines, the brake lines, so we didn't have to like break it, because it was very like in the way. So like we really had to like we were probably like this close on like probably hitting or breaking one of the lines. So because we broke one of the brake lines when we took out the car. When we took out the motor outside the car, the DE motor, and we broke one of the lines. So yeah, but we didn't break any lines putting everything in. But that was easy, throwing in the motor, which was cake. And yeah, we threw it in with the transmission. Bam, went in smooth. We didn't really run into problems. The only thing was connecting the test pipes onto the headers. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's back there, but that shit was like, there was hardly any room to do that. That was a pain in the ass doing that. So, but we got it done. And yeah, pretty much everything is still like, most of it probably like, I would say like 90% in this car is DE still, and then the rest is just HR. Like obviously everything we didn't touch, like under here we didn't touch anything. Everything is still like DE. This is all DE right here. All the grounds were DE. Battery, everything in battery we didn't touch, still the DE. Pretty much just everything outside right here is, we just had to change. That was about it. I was missing a ground wire. So in the last video, it was misfiring. So I finally fixed that misfire problem. So it turned out it was the coil pack, and it was a ground, which was this one right here. That one right there that's connected to, I believe it was the timing on the engine. So I was missing that, and I put it on, changed the spark plugs. Not spark plugs, the coil packs, and it wasn't misfiring at all anymore. It fixed the problem. So yeah, right now it's not misfiring at all. Runs perfect. I still need a tune though, because I'm basically full bolts on. I basically have all the bolts ons right now. Headers and all that, and no tune. So it would run way better, like more smoother. It would run more alive with the tune. So I'm gonna need the tune. I'm hoping to get the tune hopefully in a couple weeks. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm gonna get tuned by E-Class, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be on the dyno, see how much this thing's gonna make. Probably not gonna make crazy because it's NA. So, but it's gonna be tuned by E-Class. So, and obviously the intakes, which was easy. Since I'm still using my DE radiator support, I had to cut that for the second hole. Shout out my boy Julian, he did that for me. He's a good cutter. He also cutted my DE fans, this right here, because I'm still using my DE fans, and he had to cut this so the cooling reservoir could sit perfect on there. So he did a good job on that, so shout out to him. And yeah, pretty much that's about it. Only problem right now I'm having is I'm just leaking power steering, but that's no problem. I just got to tighten the bolts, but just been lazy. But yeah, that's about it. Pretty much, yes, that's about it. Obviously my test pipes had to be HR, and yeah, that's it. It was just an easy swap. And yeah, the only thing why it took me a long time to finish this, it took me about 8 months, was because, you know, I had to save up for every part. Obviously, you know, I'm not rich. I'm not gonna buy every part in like 1 week. And obviously I ran into like so many setbacks, last minute setbacks. So that's what, you know, sent me back a lot. And I only worked on this like once a week, like sometimes twice a week, but that's what delayed, you know, the swap process a lot. So, but it happens though when you're working on a car like that. It happens. You know, we're not professional. Me and my homies are not professional mechanics. You know, we just, you know, just take your time on it. And yeah, I'm gonna start her up right now, let you guys hear how the HR sounds. So I still have lights on the dash. The check engine light is because I don't have the O2 sensors on. Tire pressure light is because ever since I got my aftermarket, you know, wheels, it just, you know, with the tire sensors and all that, so I've always had that light on. Airbag, honestly, I don't know why that even pops up. Like, obviously I have an airbag in this steering wheel. Oil light, obviously, okay, so guys, I do got oil in this thing. I just don't have the oil sensor, so I need to get that replaced. But obviously I have oil, I checked, obviously, so but yeah, just my oil pressure doesn't read right now, so yeah. But here, how the car sounds right now. So this car, so I just added a resonator because my car was super raspy. Like, it sounded like riced out raspy. And I recently just added a resonator I got from Z1, and now it sounds so much better, so smooth, no raspiness at all, so it sounds like perfect. But without that resonator, man, this car sounded raspy, like super raspy. Yeah, everything runs smooth, and yeah, backyard swap for the win. If you guys are wondering why I don't have a bumper right now, my bumper honestly broke, so I gotta get a new one. I'm planning on getting the Rocket Bunny though. Rocket Bunny bumper I'm for sure gonna get. I just want to change the look. I was gonna get the same one, the Nismo style, but everyone just rocks them now, and I just, you know, I want to change up the style, so I'm just get the Rocket Bunny bumper and see how that turns out. But yeah, I always liked the no bumper look on the HRs. I always liked how the intake's exposed, and they just, I don't know, it looks aggressive, you know. It looks like a tarantula. It just looks aggressive. A lot of people don't like that look. Like, they don't like this look, but honestly, I think this look looks cool, you know? Especially with the eyelids. It just looks pissed off. But yeah. Just washed her this morning too. Detailed the rims. Sheesh. I'm also running a Street Performance Stage 2 clutch by Z1 Motorsports and a mid-weight flywheel. I already broke in the clutch. It feels amazing. That shit grabs like hella quick when I'm shifting gears. The only problem is it chatters a lot, like on idle or just at random times, but that's pretty common for the clutches. But the clutches they're great, you know. I'd say they're worth it. I'm about to show you guys a little test drive on the way to the gas station because I gotta go put gas, so So I still have my DE cluster on right now. I never changed it to the HR, so it still has my mileage on the chassis, so 128,000. That would have been the same mileage on the DE motor if I still had the DE motor right now. So I would have hit like 128 right now, almost 129. So that's crazy. Sheesh. Hey, not gonna lie, the no bumper look looks hella sexy. With that fitment, sheesh. The camber, she looking like, I don't know, she looking like a bulldog or something. Just looks aggressive. Look at that camber. Damn, I just need some demon eyes. If I get some demon eyes on this thing, this will look sick. Like, crazy mean. Damn. So if someone asks me, was it worth it? My answer is gonna be yes. I say you should do it. If you have a DE and you blow it up or you just want to swap it, don't swap it to another DE. I would say just save your money, swap it to another HR. Or if you want to do VHR too, I heard a VHR is a little more difficult than the HR swap. Like you gotta use or you gotta add the VVL or something like that, the second ECU or some shit like that. But HR is definitely easy to swap in. So I would say yes, it's worth it. So yeah, my advice would be, if you're gonna do it yourself, my advice would be just be very patient. Try to find good sources to get your parts from, like for example, like OfferUp, or if you can find some parts off of Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. That would save you a lot of money, because I got a lot of parts from OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and a lot of people I knew from Instagram that knew other people that kind of hooked me up on some parts. So that saved me a lot of money as well. So just look very carefully, like where you get your sources from, and just be patient, because you're gonna run into setbacks no matter what. Every swap doesn't go as planned, it doesn't go as perfect, and it doesn't go as smooth, because there's always something that you're gonna run into. There's always something, even if it's something little, it just always happens. That happened to me like so many times. Like you don't know how many times me and my homies had to go to AutoZone, like last minute run AutoZone, or to the junkyard like last minute, like so many times. Like we had to go to the junk. There was one day we had to go to the junkyard like 3 times in one day. We had to make 3 trips, and then we had to go to AutoZone like twice, 2 different AutoZones too. So that was like, man, that was a long day. But you're gonna run into setbacks, and yeah, that's just normal. So, and you're definitely gonna get some headaches from that, because man, that shit was stressful. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty stressful. But you definitely, if you're gonna do it yourself, you're definitely gonna save a lot of money, because if I was gonna take it to the shop and have them do the swap for me, I was gonna pay like 13 or 15,000. It was something crazy, but I was not gonna pay that much. So, just did it myself. Well, me and my homies, shout out my homies, man. Honestly, shout out to them. They helped me a lot, because they had experience doing this. Now me, if I do it the second time, I'm gonna have I already know, I'm already gonna know what to do. So yeah, but the first time is like, you're just learning. It's always like that, for everyone. The first time doing a whole swap, you're just learning, and the second time you do it, you're like, okay, you're more familiar with with it. And yeah, but shout out to my homies. I'm gonna drop their Instagrams right here. To 2 of my homies, they helped me a lot. Shout out my homie Chewy. He helped me out with everything from day one, from the last day we finished it. Shout out my other homie Josh. He helped. He couldn't come out as much, but he definitely still helped, and he let me use his hoist. So that came in, obviously that came in clutch, and he helped us take out the motor out too. So yeah, shout out to him. Here's their Instagrams right here. And yeah, if you guys have any questions on the HR swap, and if you guys are doing it, and if you guys need help or anything like that, just hit me up on Instagram. Here's my Instagram right here. Just ask me questions. I'll answer, everything, you guys ask me. And, if you guys need help, just hit me up on Instagram, and, I'll reply back, and I'll, answer you guys' questions if you guys have any questions. This is it for the video. I hope you guys liked it. Just something a little, you know, little quick, simple review. Just me talking about, you know, how I feel about the motor swap and the HR. So yeah, but stay tuned for the other videos, and yeah, stay blessed, y'all.